I know you love this woman.
Oh, I love this woman. You know it. Good afternoon.
Gee, a lot of these women.
Oh, yeah. There's a couple in here. There's a couple.
Yeah.
There's two. There's two in particular. There's
Jennifer Goodwin?
Dude, listen, she voices Judy Hopps in fucking Zootopia. And that's my least favorite character in that fucking movie.
Wow.
Both of them. But anywho.
Yeah, sorry.
Good afternoon. I am Dom.
I am Jamie.
And we are back. Sorry for the delay with the cutting room floor, but that doesn't mean you don't need to like and subscribe, share with your friends and family who enjoy this movie and this type of content. We appreciate you. But we back. Jamie was sick. Vehicle issues, things and things. Weather.
Snow, man.
Okay.
Snow.
Yeah, it gets wild up here in PA, up in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
But actually it doesn't. But it's like people just don't know how to handle it. But that's
If you know how to drive, it's okay.
I'm from the Midwest. Like snow is nothing. But anywho, we're back with a request from Jamie's lovely wife.
Yes. Felicia, she requested Mona Lisa Smile.
Mona Lisa Smile. 2004? 3?
3, I believe.
3.
Yes.
03. Directed by
that dude.
Fucking forgot his name. Mike Newell.
Yes.
Mike Newell.
Yes. Yeah, he did like 4 weddings.
Yeah, I'm like, he's done some shit. Yeah.
Fuck. Yep. fuck. I love 4 Weddings and a Funeral.
Bro, you know, my girl's in there. So, you know.
Yeah, Hugh Grant.
Yep, Hugh Grant.
My girl, Hugh Grant.
My girl, Hugh Grant. That's my girl. He's dressed like a woman before, I'm sure.
And Kristen Scott Thomas is in there. I know you mean Annie McDowell.
Of course. But, I'm like, I know you're fucking with me.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it's a great movie.
Yeah, it's definitely going. You know, I have to get that from you. I haven't seen it in a while.
Yeah.
But anywho, Mona Lisa Smile. This film is an interesting one. I'll give my Letterboxd score at the end as usual.
Okay.
But I enjoy this film. I liked it when it came out. I saw it when I was, I think I was in like 6th grade when this came out.
Yeah, you probably would have. Yeah.
And I liked it then, and I like it a lot more now because it actually is more relevant now than it was when it came out.
Is it more relevant now? Or is it more relevant now because it seems like we're trying to go back?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. The direction things have been going lately.
Yeah.
This movie, I think, speaks.
Just remember, you can't pronounce direction without erection.
You cannot.
So people are hard up.
They are hard up
for direction.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Erection. 1D erection.
1D erection. But yeah, this movie's got some good commentary, I believe.
It does.
Of course, it's over dramatic in parts, and it's not a perfect film, but I do love the performances, and I thought it had some good direction, and the message it's sending overall, I think, is there.
So is, my God, Mary Jane Watson, what's her name? Kirsten Dunst. Mm-hmm. Is her character's name before she gets married intentional? Elizabeth Warren.
Shit, I don't know.
Because Elizabeth Warren is a senator.
Oh.
Now, I believe that's her married name. Because I read that this story, while fictional, is based loosely on my phone vibrating. It's based loosely on experiences that Hillary Rodham Clinton had while at Wellesley.
Okay.
So I'm assuming like that's probably part of the.
Maybe they chose that on purpose.
Probably because she's probably one of the most famous graduates, I would assume.
Yeah, I would guess for sure.
And she would have gone there, I would assume,
it would have been around that time. Yeah.
And she obviously became a lawyer after that. So I sort of saw
all of them in her. Yeah, it's a little bit of all of them. Yeah.
And how she could have been inspired by a teacher that was trying to go against like the programming of society, let's say. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I didn't know that. Fun fact. So you're teaching me something today. Well, look at that, guys. This is why we do this, to learn things. So
yes.
Before we get into it, let's get a couple stats on the board. You're going to be shocked by this one. Rotten Tomatoes, 33%.
Still higher than the Melania movie.
It is.
Critics, anyway. Critics.
Is that it is.
Because the 10 people that went to see it, gave it high scores.
They loved it. 5 on Letterboxd for sure.
Yeah, the audience score.
Yeah.
I understand what's going on here.
Yeah. Yep, you understand that.
I do.
But yep. So IMDb 6.6, which is pretty good. I think that's a little more where this film lies. I think that's better than what we got in Rotten Tomatoes. And then Letterboxd, this is where it really shines.
Yeah.
Is 3.7. So that's a pretty good score. That's actually a great score. Because that's why I like Letterboxd. I think Letterboxd keeps it more real as far as I think people are.
Is Letterboxd kind of like the audience score for Rotten Tomatoes?
Essentially,
but
yeah,
but probably more accurate.
Yeah,
because you have to be more discerning to be on Letterboxd.
Mm-hmm. And it's you got cinephiles use Letterboxd.
Yes,
regular everyday guys might use IMDb.
Not like political sycophants.
No.
Is what you're saying.
No. Everyday Joes will use that, but the deep heads, we be on the box.
Yeah,
we be boxed out. Once I got on Letterboxd, I was like, to hell with IMDb. I would keep it real. I still look at the scores, but
I usually use that for quotes and stuff.
Yeah. I'm I use it for things for sure, but as far as logging, I'm definitely a box man. But
did you want to give your Letterboxd name and stuff for any listeners?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. My Letterboxd name is Ralph Vader. RALPHVADER.
I've been meaning to ask you, what's the meaning behind? I know Vader.
Ralph Nader.
Oh God! Oh my God!
I was like, you're gonna love this.
Oh my God! Why did I not think of that?
I don't know. Stupid. That's why I was like, you're gonna love this. I thought you would have.
Oh my God! Yep. Oh my God! What do I feel stupid? Wow. Yeah. So I'm like, I get the Vader.
Yeah. You're
what about Ralph?
Ralph? Who the fuck is that? He's like, he couldn't think of anything else.
Yeah, Ralph Nader, for some reason. The guy who's constantly running for president.
Yeah. I lose. Yeah.
The Independent Party guy.
Yeah.
Wasn't he like,
Yes.
Yeah.
He's an interesting fella.
Yeah.
When dudes used to get stoned back in school, we saw like, you got the Nader eyes. We used to say that. You got the Nader eyes.
He's a joker. He's a smoker. He's a midnight toker.
He's a midnight toker. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now it all makes sense.
Yep. So for all that, you guys should definitely follow me on Letterboxd.
Yeah.
But so
wow.
This movie stars the app.
I'm sorry, man.
That's funny. Yep.
Wow.
This movie stars the absolutely stunning, amazing, gorgeous woman to
Dominic West.
No, he's still a man. Last time I checked, I don't know his pronouns, but
yeah, that's true. If you've seen any of the Downton Abbey movies,
But Julia Roberts, man, 58 years old, looking absolutely fantastic at the Golden Globes. When she came out, I just kind of it took me right back to when I was 9-10 years old watching fucking Erin Brockovich.
Oh,
and just absolutely falling in love with my first real celebrity crush. And I was like,
yeah,
wow. I was like, this woman is something special. And she still is. And she is still just as stunning as she was 20-some years ago in that film. And she got a standing ovation when she came out to present. No one else got that.
No, I just have a quick question because I was talking with someone earlier today because they saw me and they said about my James Dean look. And I'm like, no, I was like, I understand, but this is Fry's jacket from Futurama, brother.
You are looking a little bit fucking the main one. He's a
Rebel Without a Cause.
Yes. The LA, the observatory. Yes.
Yeah. The Paul Abdul video for Rush where Keanu Reeves was that character in the video way back when. But I told him, I'm like, look, I'm a rebel with a cause. Mm-hmm. And then I did a line from Rebel and from Mr. Fox.
Oh.
Because it's you say one thing, he says another, and then he comes back again. And I asked him, I was like, Dylan, have you ever seen Fantastic Mr. Fox? He's like, I love that movie.
Good.
And we started talking about Mr. Fox, and we were then talking about how I think it's one of George Clooney's best performances.
Uh-huh.
And then he mentioned the Ocean's movies, of course. So I can't remember, was Erin Brockovich before the Ocean's movies, or was it?
Or that's what it was before.
Oh,
no.
Yeah, it was. You're right.
It was 2000. Ocean's 1 was 01.
Yeah,
so
you're right.
They linked up and just stayed together for a minute.
Yeah, it was. You're right. It was Out of Sight, The Limey, Aaron Brockovich, Traffic, and then the Ocean's.
What movie. A fucking run,
dude!
That's
Soderbergh. I know we talked about it before.
That is a run. Yeah, we did a whole episode of this guy, but that's a run,
dude. We did like 4.
Yeah, we did.
We were like on our Soderbergh.
Out of Sight is my shit. But speaking of Mr. Fox, I'm glad you brought that up real quick, guys. We are going to get to Mona Lisa. Give me 1 second.
It's all Julia Roberts adjacent.
Yeah, this isn't. But
well, George Clooney.
Yeah.
Because they've worked together how many times?
So Mr. Fox, right? Yeah. George Clooney. I definitely watched a film that Wes Anderson probably watched a bunch of times while he was making Mr. Fox. The Tale of the Fox, 1937 French stop motion film.
Oh, really?
About a sly ass fox
who
tricks all these people into the village and just pranks everyone. And it's fantastic. It's funny as shit.
Really?
Free on YouTube. It's only an hour.
Yeah.
You would love it. It's got that slapstick humor from like the silent film era. But it's got this great stop motion, dude. Yeah. I fucking loved it. It's French now. You're going to have to read it. But
hey,
it's
I know how to wee-wee. I take BP meds.
Yes. That's great.
But you know I love foxes.
Oh, yeah.
Disney's Robin Hood is my favorite Disney movie.
So good. Yes. Yeah. That's such a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely watch that. Free on YouTube.
All right.
Mona Lisa Smile. Wow. Here we are.
Okay.
So Julia Roberts, the GOAT.
Yes.
One of the most amazing women of all time.
Fantastic,
Still looking my Lord. It's not even fair. Her and Jane Fonda rigged the system, bro. They rigged the system. I don't know. Because, like, dude, I was talking about it the other day. I was like, it's crazy because, like, I was thinking about Jessica Chastain. And I was like, she's about to be 50. And I'm like, she looks like she's, like, late 30s. I'm like, so it's probably hard to cast her. Because she looks so much younger and she comes off so much younger than she is.
Well, that's the thing about your other girl, Bryce Dallas?
Bryce
Dallas. Thank you. Yeah. Because I read something the other day, like she's retired from talking about her body. Which
I'll just look at it.
Yeah. We don't have to talk, baby.
It's bullshit because I know Hollywood's bullying her about her shape.
But she has a feminine shape, though.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So is that the problem?
She's thicker. She's thicker.
Yeah, but so I'm thinking of Argyle.
Because they're like she looked oh my Lord. I was like, whoo. I was like, jeez.
Because we're the only guys who saw Argyle.
Yeah, we're the only, it made $20. That was from us.
Yeah. And I was there for Sam Rockwell. Yep. You were there for her.
Bryce. Yeah. I love Sammy too. I was there for that duo.
Yeah.
But I was definitely there to see Bryce.
And John Cena and Henry Cavill.
Yep. And Dua Lipa real quick.
Oh yeah, that's right.
She was actually decent in her little time in there. But anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know how it is. She's too thick to be a leading lady, I guess.
But like, anyway, whatever.
But
whatever, yeah. So Julia Roberts, it seems like it now, because she's kind of like thin and wafy in this movie.
Yeah.
Is she now a little more like Bryce Dallas Howard, or is she still kind of wafy?
She's built pretty much the exact same. I mean, she's always been.
Because I know she's had
very
kids
thin. Let me show you what she looks like at the Globes. I'll show you. But anyway.
Yeah.
So Julia, she stars in this movie, and this movie is about a woman who's coming from L.A. to, what was she going to, Boston? Or Connecticut or some shit?
It is in that area.
Yeah, it's definitely New England area.
The guys went to Harvard.
Yeah. So we're in the Boston area.
It's Wellesley, the female college.
Brother.
You know
58? Come on,
you know what, though? If she had dark hair in that picture, she would make a great Morticia.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yes, actually. Yes, with this outfit. Oh,
yeah. That's what that outfit reminds me of.
Can we please
like Catherine Zeta-Jones?
Can we put this in the universe that Julia Roberts eventually play Morticia? Because that would be fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh my Lord, I've watched it all day long. But I do love Catherine Zeta as it. So
yeah, she's good.
Julia, she goes to teach at this school. And, there's rumors about her life and why she's coming here.
She's an art teacher.
She's an art teacher. Yeah, she teaches art history, which I took art history in college. And
I think we all had to.
Yeah.
Right?
And my teacher was a fucking bitch. She fucking hated me. Why? I don't know. But it got bad to the point where my fellow classmates called her out on her treatment of me.
Really?
Yeah, because it was personal, bro.
Wow.
It was personal. Because I was like, at first I was like, maybe she doesn't like black people. And I was like, nah. I was like, she treats all the black girls cool and the other black dudes cool. I'm like, I've never done anything to you. I participate in class.
Hold on. I have a quick question. One, I'm looking at like your hair and your beard, and you look great, by the way.
Thanks, bro.
I think it looks fantastic.
Appreciate it.
Looks great. Now, how did you look compared to these other dudes?
I mean,
no, I'm being serious.
I mean, I was younger. I wasn't as jacked, but I was still in shape. But yeah, I've always kept myself, looking pretty good, and I always stayed fresh in the gear.
But I mean, face wise, compared to these other people,
I look the same pretty much. Yeah.
So compared to these other dudes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but what?
Is it a thing like she thought maybe you're trying to coast on your looks is what I'm getting at?
I'm like, woman, I'm in here participating in, a quick example, right?
Okay.
So she put up a piece of art. She literally pulled the Julia Roberts. She was putting up slides of art, right?
Yeah,
and she was asking us what medium was used to make said art. And she put up something, it looked like chocolate almost.
Oh my God, let me guess, it was feces.
Yes! And so it was shit, right? So people were guessing shit, and I was like, well, it looks kind of like shit. And she fucking snapped on me, bro.
Really?
Snapped. And after all that, I just let her go, and I was like, so what is it? She's like, well, it is feces. I was like, bro, I'm about to get up and walk out of here. Everybody was like, bro, like, yo, because she loved these two black girls that sat in the front. She loved them. The one was like, yo, why'd you call him out for that when he was right? You just don't like him.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, no, it's not that. And everybody's like, nah, dude, you treat him pretty bad when he doesn't do anything. He participates all the time. Yeah, he's silly, but it's always in contribution of what the lesson is. So, yeah she just did not fucking – and, the black girl was like, bro, she must have got knocked back by a black dude like you, and he must have broke her heart or something.
Yeah, that could be.
I don't know why.
Know.
She was like – she don't treat nobody else like that. And I'm like, I don't know. It was personal for sure. Let me not say her last name. But yeah.
So I did have an art history class my first semester, my freshman year, many, many moons ago.
Mm-hmm.
And then my second semester, I had a class called Aesthetic Experience in the Arts.
Uh-huh.
And for that, we took a field trip to New York.
That's fun.
And we went around to like different museums. We went to the Whitney Museum of Modern Art.
Nice.
And there's this big sculpture of like, it was like a big wooden sculpture with what you would think would be brown paint on it. And I'm leaning against it, watching a video of how they did it.
And you're like, let me get off this.
And then as I'm watching them defecate into buckets and mixed it up.
They're showing it?
Yeah, they're showing in the video. I'm like, I'm not going to lean on this anymore.
Oh, my God.
But, like, it's the kind of thing where the Whitney Museum, and this is, like, 1997.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, there's this one display. It's, like, a big, like, thin pedestal. And on it is, like, an empty box of, like, Dove soap. Like bar soap. Yeah. And I'm like, what?
It's like, this is a piece?
Is
this is a piece of art?
Yeah, this is modern art.
This is modern art.
Like, I could kind of see it now, but at the time, I was like 18 or 19.
Yeah, you're like, what the fuck is this? Are you telling me I need to wash my ass and sit down or what?
Yeah, because I went to the Metro, I think the year before when I was a senior in college, the Metropolitan Museum of Art, or MoMA or whatever they call it. And I went to like the modern art wing, and there was like this one, it was like just a white canvas with like two blue lines going down. I'm like, is this a towel? Like, what is this? And then there was one, it was just like a black canvas. And I'm like, is the artist blind? Is this what he sees? Like, what is
I'm
this
showing
shit?
You what I see.
Yeah. Like, what is this shit? I was so angry.
Yeah.
I was, because, I'm a comic book guy, so I'm used to like visual
art telling a story.
Yeah,
You're like, bro, you ain't telling me shit with a black fucking wall.
Yeah.
Like.
so like watching this film and thinking back, because my art history class was from like ancient times to like, I forget what, because I stopped paying attention after a while. Because you have that big book and
so husky for no reason, bro. I was like, God.
And you're looking at like old statues of like women with no heads, but they have like huge bodies and huge breasts and stuff. Because that was like the fertility goddess.
It was, yeah. They were very hippie.
Yeah.
Kind of little stomachs. They weren't like what you would call a hot body now.
Yeah,
like, at least something someone make a statue out of.
But you learn that like that's the because that meant fertility. So your I'll say species, because humans at the time.
Yeah, you're top of the food chain.
Yeah. You're going to live on because you're going to have kids. And you're going to whatever.
Yep.
Because obviously, whoever, Cro-Magnon and Neanderthal and stuff, they ended up dying out.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, who knows? Anyway.
I'm sorry.
Enough art history. Let's talk about this damn
movie. Yeah. So, Julia's teaching this. She gets to the school. There's rumors that she was hooking up with William Holden.
Yes.
Yep. Great actor. Love him. Sunset Boulevard.
Wouldn't he hook up more with Dominic West than he would her in real life? I mean,
was he gay?
William Holden? I thought.
I didn't know that if he was. He always, man, that'd be shocking. He was
a great actor.
Yeah, he came off very, Hollywood masculine at that time.
So did Rock Hudson and Tab Hunter.
Yeah, and Marlon Brando and Paul Newman.
And James Dean.
And James Dean, Richard Pryor. They were all getting clapped up.
Yeah.
These dudes, it's a very exclusive club that I wouldn't be allowed in because I'd be like, where are the ladies at, dog?
And they're like, well, you'll get it in the end.
Chill. I'm like, y'all do y'all thing, but you know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Yeah.
So she's here to teach art history at this school. And this is an all-girls school, yeah. So
and they're terrible girls.
These girls, oh my Lord, they're all brainwashed. All right. They're products of their environment and they're products of the time.
And they're kind of like mean girls.
They're mean girls for the early 50s.
Yeah.
They're like everything to them. This school is to program you.
Yeah.
Because even the Julie Roberts, the lady she stayed with, that was what she taught. I'm teaching you how to be a fucking wife. There's the scene where she's like, well, the grade you get from me doesn't matter. It's the grade you get from him that counts. Yeah. I was like, ugh.
Yeah. Marcia Gay Harden.
Yes. God, she's gay, right? Is she gay?
No. The nurse was.
Yes, but isn't she gay in real life?
Marcia Gay Harden?
Yeah.
I don't know. She might be.
I thought I saw she was.
I don't know, but she's a great actress. Because wasn't she in Meet Joe Black?
Yes.
Way back when?
Yep. Yeah. Young Paul.
Everything I've ever seen her in, she's always been fantastic. And even in this role, because she knows or she feels like what she's doing is important for these girls, even though to us it seems ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's just grooming them to be housewives.
Yep.
And it's kind of like, what?
Yeah, and I'm like, for me, I'm sorry. I don't even go to college for that shit. My whole thing is, what is the point of even going to school if your main aspiration is to be a stay-at-home wife?
Do you know what the point of it is? Felicia and I talked about it.
Okay.
And she should have been here, but it's the day she's working.
Yeah, that's what I was like.
I did work out last week, or else
I did want her here for this. Her insight would have been very good. Because as two men talking about this, of course, we're in modern times. We can see things differently. So we can talk about this, but coming from a woman's perspective, we're just not going to get that.
So her perspective is basically what happens in the movie, which is think about Betty Warren before she marries that terrible guy. I forget his name now. But, Kirsten Dunst's character.
Yeah, Kirsten Dunst. She married, the dude's cheating.
She would not have met him if she wasn't in school.
There you go. So it was a farm. It was like college sports.
Yeah. So you go to school to meet a man who it's pretty much also like keeping money in the family.
Yeah, absolutely. Meet a man with means who's about to have a future.
Yes,
makes sense.
Yeah,
the elite club. It's an elite club for girls to go and do what they got to do.
Yeah, so you go there essentially to kind of, I hate to say to jerk off, but you're pretty much there for what that woman is teaching you to be a housewife.
Yep, you're there to get taught and to get picked.
Yeah,
it's the ultimate pick-me movie.
Yeah, that's why they get married while they're still in school because then their future is secure.
Yep.
And her mom was like, shut the fuck up.
Yep. She's like, hey, there's growing pains in the beginning, sweetie.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, mom, if he cheating on me as much in the first month, what the fuck?
Yeah, exactly. like he doesn't actually love me, but it's sort of like, have you ever seen The Lion in Winter? Because I know you're a fan of Peter O'Toole.
I like Peter O'Toole.
And Katharine Hepburn.
Yep. I love both of them. Know that movie? Never seen it.
Oh, it's a great movie, but it's pretty much like Henry II and Eleanor of Aquitaine only married for land acquisition and to expand the empire.
Yep, and that happened.
It wasn't love.
That happened all the time.
Yeah, and that's sort of like what they're showing here with.
But she loved that dude.
She did, but she doesn't know any better.
She doesn't know any better, but she thought she did. Yes. But I mean, I think she was definitely ready to play the game. She was ready to play the game. But I'm sorry, based on how she acted, I get why that motherfucker cheated. She was the fucking worst.
The
oh my God. I was like, I wouldn't want to be around her too, right?
But think about it, like at that age, did you think you knew everything?
No.
Because I know I did.
I did not. I knew I didn't know everything.
See, I didn't know anything until after that.
Like, I always had grand aspirations. I could say I've always been a dreamer, but I always had reality in the back of my head. And I always knew there's going to be lessons I'm going to learn all the time in life. Like, I just learned one this morning. I've been doing yoga. That's my new thing.
Oh, yes. I remember you telling me.
I love it. Dude, whooped my ass today. I got humbled. Heavy. And I knew it would happen at some point. I was like, one of these days, it's not going to go so smooth. I'm going to struggle really bad.
Yeah.
And today was a day. Really? I struggled really, really bad. It was bad. It was not great. I got through it. But motherfuck, that was tougher than skateboarding, tougher than working out, lifting weights, any of that shit. Playing football. Yeah. Oh, my God, bro. I was huffing and puffing. I was dying. It was fucking 12 minutes. Dude, it was rough. It was gnarly.
Wow.
Bro. So, like, I've always been aware that don't think your shit don't stink, because somebody will humble you at some point in whatever it is you're doing. So,
wow.
But, I mean, she did.
Advice, though.
She did, but you know what? I don't even know. I don't want to say she was just an arrogant asshole, but she was doing everything and spewing out everything she was taught to think throughout, conditioned from the time she was a little girl.
Once again, I'll use groomed again.
Yep, she was groomed
to
by
believe that and to think that.
Yeah, not only her parents, but society as a whole.
Yeah, the whole system.
Yep, I'm like, the whole system was like that. And this movie does a great job of breaking it down and explaining why. Because Julia's teaching these girls, and there's a few main girls. Miss Watson. Oh, so fun. Yeah. You got Jennifer Goodwin in this movie, Julia Stiles, Kirsten Dunst, my girl, Maggie Gyllenhaal, who looked great in this film. Excited for her new movie, The Bride.
Oh yeah, she's directing it, right? Yeah,
it looks fire, man. And Jake's in it too.
Oh, and Christian
Bale. Dude, Jessie Buckley, who's about to win an Oscar for Hamnet.
Wow.
But whatever. I wanted Rose Byrne to win, but whatever. We already know Jesse's going to win. But anywho, all these girls, they all have different personalities.
Yeah.
And they're all pretty good girls.
But they're all also kind of like clones of each other, except for Maggie Gyllenhaal.
She's the only one they are all in a weird way clones of each other, because they all have the same end goal, or at least they think they have the same end goal.
They all have the same programming and the same upbringing, except for Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Yep.
Now, how did Maggie Gyllenhaal get in that school? That's the question.
I totally fucking forgot.
They never said.
Dude, they don't say. Okay, yeah, I don't remember.
It's a question, because remember, they treat her differently because she comes from a divorced
family. Yeah. She's one of them parents got money. Somebody got money.
Yeah, and probably
the dad probably got some money.
Felicia and I were talking about it. I was like, probably her grandparents.
She probably legacy.
Yeah,
I'm sure she's legacy. It's just like Harvard, any of them schools. You got a way better chance of getting in if somebody you were related to went there and now donates money to that school. Yep. I was like, so you know how it goes. We know the system, especially with Ivy League schools. So, this would be the Ivy League school of grooming chicks.
Yeah.
So, it is what it is. But we got all these personalities, because although the girls are programmed the same, they are very different people. Like, I love Julia Stiles' character in this movie.
Really?
I did. I thought she was a very good character. I thought she was conflicted in the perfect way a 21-year-old woman would be at that stage in her life, where she's being pulled in two different directions. Her passion and what she...
And Topher Grace.
Right, Toph.
It's like, this is what I want to do, and then over here's Topher.
Right,
I'm being pulled in two different directions.
Like, come on, Foreman. Like, I got no time for you.
Yeah, Red should have kicked his ass.
Yes, he should have. Dumbass. Yeah. Fucking, Topher Grace, which, he's not a bad actor.
No, he's not.
He's actually pretty good in everything he's in.
Like, and
he fits his roles.
Yeah, especially like that era of Topher Grace. Because he's like the young kind of...
He was like the Michael Cera of that time.
Wow.
Right? Because like the young, like dorky, but still kind of confident, cocky.
Yes,
who can get chicks and shit. Yeah, that was Topher Grace. Because like, let's keep it real. He shouldn't have pulled fucking Donna in that 70s show. Way too fine for him.
Yes.
Like, come on. She would have been with Kelso. Like, but Kelso did have Jackie. So whatever. He's two hot chicks. But anywho, so... Yeah, Julia Stiles' character I thought was very good, because like she's extremely intelligent and she has these aspirations and goals, and actually can achieve them, but she's torn between what she's been programmed for her whole life.
What she wants and what society expects her to do.
Yep. Yes. And then you got Ginnifer Goodwin's character, who is very, very, she lacks self-esteem.
And she seems naive.
She's very naive. She lacks self-esteem. She believes what anyone tells her. And that comes to bite her in the ass. You know, I mean, eventually it works out. But like, I actually loved her character because I think she represents what a ton of women were like back then.
Yeah.
Very naive, and life was good back then. The early 60s, you know, America, if you're an American young white girl back then, if you married into some money, bro, life was chilling for you. As long as your husband didn't beat your ass or nothing like that. If he was a decent feller, life was probably pretty good for you. Yeah. You know,
who was that chick in the Fugees? I can't remember her name now.
The band?
Yeah, the band.
Like Lauryn Hill?
Lauryn Hill.
Yeah.
Lauryn Hill actually warned her character about who she ends up with at the end. Remember, she said, girl, you better watch out.
Yeah, it's about that
thing. Because who did he play in Fantastic Four?
The Thing. You're right. He did.
She tried to warn her.
She tried to warn her. But he actually wasn't bad.
No.
Yeah, like, he was actually bad. Because I was like, because Ginnifer Goodwin, like, she's not like, I thought I liked her look in that movie, like the cute little curly hair. She's a cute lady, but she's not like, I wouldn't spend no game to her. But you know, I mean, but I'm not saying she's
like an elf.
She's
sort of.
Oh my God, she does.
She does.
She does look like an elf. But you know what? Right now, she has this little short, like cute little haircut. Actually, she's rocking that thing. But Judy Hopps is. Ooh. Like, I can't stand Judy Hopps, so Ginnifer Goodwin's in my doghouse right now. But it's not her fault, obviously. It's Disney, right? You fuckers. But so her character, she's ready to get married at hello. Let's just keep it real.
Yeah.
Because she feels like she's never going to find someone. No. Because she feels inferior to her classmates. Yeah. Kirsten Dunst is already basically married.
Yeah.
Julia Stiles is definitely going to get married. And Maggie's the only one because Maggie clearly is more aligned with what the teacher is teaching them. She's more of a free thinker.
She's morally ambiguous.
She's sleeping with the teacher. You know what I mean? Dominic West, she's banging him.
Yeah.
And she drinks. Yeah. You know, she likes pills and shit. She's a modern woman in a non-modern time.
Yeah. In fact, since it's the early 50s, she's almost kind of like a beatnik hippie.
Yes, before that took off in a few years.
Yes.
So she was kind of the blueprint for that. Yes. You're right.
Yeah.
You know, but she was very smart still, and she was strong, and she was confident, and I think she was a character who didn't think she knew everything, because she was always willing to learn, and she adjusts to situations well.
Yeah.
When you see Dominic West and Julia Roberts starting to get close, she doesn't freak out. No. She handles it so mature for a young woman.
I think she starts to at first. When
she's jealous.
Sitting at the table.
She's jealous, of course, but
and that's when Miss Watson is like, "Yeah, bro, what?
Oh, you're clapping cheeks.
Yeah.
You're clapping cheeks, which
but I think she needed to go through that to kind of. I think. I forget Maggie Gyllenhaal's character's name. That's sad. But I think she needed that catharsis of confrontation to know that she was wrong.
Giselle,
yes. Mm-hmm. To know that she was wrong with whatever she thought may have been going on. So she could reorient.
Mm-hmm.
Where a lot of them wouldn't.
No.
Betty would just write a shitty
article and ruin his whole fucking life and shit. Yeah,
and
hers. Yeah, she handled things well. She watched from afar and she understood. She's like she said, she's too old for him. And she's like, no, she's too smart for him.
Yeah.
And I was like, see, that just told me the type of person Maggie Gyllenhaal was. And then obviously at the end, when she had every reason to be the biggest bitch in the world,
and she
takes the high ground like Obi-Wan fucking Kenobi.
She's
like, come on, bro.
Wow. Well, he took the high ground in a different way.
Yeah,
but because she is like the most understanding person to the most
She was so mature for her age.
Person,
so mature for her age, which makes sense why she wanted to be with someone older.
Yeah.
You know, that makes sense. She's doesn't relate to these girls at all.
Well, she had to. I'm assuming because of her family's background, she had to grow up too fast.
Absolutely. And you got divorced parents. So
yeah. And at that time, that's a huge
that's
stigma.
a sin. That's like, what? So she's already been hit with a scarlet letter.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a product of divorced parents. It's probably your fault. What I mean? So.
Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm, yeah. That's all I mean. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
She, like you said, she had to grow quicker, which is why I don't think she could relate to those girls. Those girls' heads were in the clouds, except her. She was the only one who was grounded.
They're still high school, and she's
grad school. Yeah. And Julia Roberts was. That's why I think, even though obviously they were Eskimo sisters, they connected and bonded because they both had.
Wait, Eskimo sisters?
It means they fucked the same person.
Oh, it's kind of like Bang Bros.
Yeah, well, we call them Eskimo Bros too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Eskimo Bros and sisters.
Okay.
Yeah. No. Yeah, it just means you and somebody else fuck the same person.
Oh, okay.
We've all met an Eskimo bro. Oh, man, it's always weird when you meet one too. It's like, yep. Yeah, cool, man. Hey, what's up, bro? Pound, not shake. Yeah, it was awkward, but
yeah, I'm pretty sure I do know where that hand's been.
Yeah. So like a little fist out, not an open palm.
Yeah,
but but nah. So like,
I learned something new.
Yeah, see, we learn all kinds of new shit every day. So Giselle is definitely, I think, one of the most complex characters.
Yeah.
But I think she was the best character out of the girls because she was the only one who was never going to have to depend on a guy if they didn't meet their mentor, who they end up obviously all taking to. So, we ain't got to break it down scene for scene because I think the more important thing to discuss about this film is the progression of the ladies and females and how society has changed.
And Watson's impact on them
absolutely
throughout the film because she comes in, I'll say like a whirling dervish, which is an old saying, because she has these ideas that are unconventional for the time. And definitely at that school, because that school had the same standard from like the late 1800s.
I was like, I'm like from the early 19s. Yeah.
Because when we were watching it, Felicia and I, I'm looking up stuff about the school.
Yep. The contraception thing.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, damn, y'all gonna fire this woman for giving us some fucking birth control? Like,
well, think about how controversial Margaret Sanger was. And I don't mean like her eugenics stuff. I just mean like how she started out in the early 1900s was promoting contraception and women being able to like not have 10 to 15 kids. Yeah. So they have the freedom to do what they want.
Yeah. I'm like, hey,
that was radical back then.
Birth control opened the doors for women. It was freedom. Yeah. It was freedom. It was, and of course it all ties into religion and all this because, that's a whole different conversation. It ties into this movie, but that'd be a whole podcast on its own.
Yeah, because I just realized something. Remember when our president was president the first time, and he wanted to get out of Afghanistan, but he didn't, and then Biden got out of Afghanistan after Biden was elected, and that was like a big deal. And I think I just realized why, because I don't think Trump likes to pull out.
You don't like to pull out?
Oh, that's awful.
You don't like to pull out?
Sorry, that was a terrible
joke. Who does?
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
No one wants to.
Yeah. No man really wants to.
No man wants to. It's like, is it worth
it? But that kind of goes to like the whole birth control thing too then, right? Like birth control gave women the freedom to choose whether or not they wanted to be shackled to the marriage ideals of a Christian society.
Absolutely.
Because when you say religion, it's a Christian society.
Christian society, yeah.
Even though Christianity isn't the only religion in the United States.
No.
We still...
It wasn't even founded on that, but yeah.
So, you're right. It did give them freedom. And Miss Watson, I forget her first name. She comes... It's not Emma. I know that.
It's not Emma.
But she does come from that, I'll say like Margaret Sanger kind of feminist thinking that the women at Wellesley, the teachers, the instructors, other than the nurse, wouldn't have been programmed to have because they were just like
carbon copies.
Yeah.
Copy and paste. Gen to gen to gen, and it just goes on. But just like everything in life, things are meant to be disrupted and change has to happen, especially when these girls knew, like Julia Stiles' character, she knew, like, dude, I can play with the boys too.
Yeah.
Why can't I play with the boys?
Yeah.
Oh, I got to go get married and have kids. Even though I'm probably smarter than Topher Grace.
Yeah, she's doing his homework.
Yeah, I'm like,
did you do his homework?
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm smarter than Topher Grace.
Can you do mine?
Like, make him think it was his idea.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like, and you know what? And the men are to blame, of course, but the women are just as equally.
Everyone's culpable.
Yep, all of you. Like, why have none of you up? Why did it take all this time for somebody to step up and say, guys, this is wrong? A man is not a plan, dude.
No.
You never know what people are going to do. You have to have your own backup plan. Now, I'm not saying you can't put your faith in love. I'm not saying you can't,
That is exactly what you're saying. No. I think I think honestly, what you're saying, it sounds like if you have your shit together and can take care of yourself, and you get together with someone who also has their shit together and can take care of themselves, it's going to be better than if your idea or your plan is just, this guy better have his shit together.
He got some bread.
Because I don't have, I need some Imodium to get my shit together.
Sir,
that's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
So like love is great and love happens, but it's almost like security and love is better than just one or the other.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And I'm saying, like, so you meet somebody and you just fall for them, bro. No matter what they have, they can be broke, they can have money, whatever. Yeah. And it's like,
we've all had relationships that are just physical.
Of course. Absolutely.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. Like,
dude, of course. Come on, man. You lived enough years on this earth. Relationships are just going to be physical.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, more than not.
Yeah.
You're real. You're going,
and it's going to have nothing to do with love or money.
Yep. It's hey,
yeah.
Hot. I'm hot. You hot? Let's cool it off. Yeah. So, but these women, it's like, ladies, all right, look at today, bro. Women make up a huge percentage of the work, pretty much half of it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of jobs that women do that we need them to keep doing.
Yeah.
And important jobs, high paying jobs, bro. If like you need both in the workforce to make this shit. If all the women stopped working now, we'd fucking die. We're done.
Here's the crazy part. And we may have talked about this before, because I know I talk about it with Felicia a lot, because she pointed it out to me one time and I'm like, you're right. The universe needs balance.
Absolutely.
And that's where you have masculine and feminine and yin and yang and, light and dark or however you want to look at it. So you're absolutely right. If you don't have that balance and it's too lopsided one way or the other, there's going to be something off.
Yeah, way off, man. It can't be fully influenced by one. That's why you need diversity too when it comes to people, genders, whatever.
Look, I work in healthcare. A lot of times I'm the only dude around.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm the only dude. I'm sure you're like, Jamie.
Yeah. It's like,
man. Need some bros around.
Yeah.
Take some of this heat off your boy.
Man.
Yeah, like, and like, I'm gonna keep it real, bro. Like, at my job, I love my ladies because they just work better in my field. But there's jobs dudes are better at, and there's jobs chicks are better at.
That's true. That's true.
You need all these jobs to make the world go round, man.
Yeah.
Like, do I want to do caring for my child at the daycare? I mean, sure. I would. I mean, I'm not saying a man can't care for kids. They're parents too.
Yeah.
But would I feel more comfortable with a woman? Yeah, I would. I just would.
Because when you think of daycare, I think just mentally you think about more nurturing. And like men,
we don't give birth. We don't have that connection.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're more like, all right, this strict. We're a little more strict.
We're going to be all right,
nurturing.
It's lunchtime. Eat.
Yeah.
All right, snap time. Sleep.
Yes.
It's playtime. Play.
Yeah. And it's
women
are
gonna they're gonna give them the love that a kid needs.
Yes.
I am a believer that kids need love. I don't think, especially 2, 3, 4, 5 years old, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's not that men, tough love is a thing. I get it. But you're right. When they're that young, the nurturing helps them more than the barking of orders.
And we just don't. They have that naturally in them. We just don't have that in us like that. And not that we can't be, but like, it's just not going to be the same like a woman is, especially a woman who's had kids.
Logan, in the movie Logan, when X-23 is just like talking. He's like, shut the fuck up.
Right. He's like, I don't know about this dad shit.
Yeah, exactly. and that's, I know it's a movie, but it's still kind of like, that's real.
Accurate, especially for a dude who didn't realize he was like a father. You know, this is just getting dropped on you.
Yeah.
I feel like a woman would fall more naturally into that role.
Yeah.
But,
they would be more understanding.
Absolutely.
Instead of just saying, shut the fuck up over and over again.
It's like, you little mutant claw bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I love that girl, though. She was awesome in that. But anywho, so these ladies, they all got what they're trying to accomplish, and they all have their goals or aspirations, you know, whatever they are. Some want to get married, some want jobs. But Julie Roberts, Miss Watson, she is not here to make up their mind, even though that the people around them are trying to convince us of that. She is there to guide them in the direction that they want to go and encourage them to go in that direction.
Yeah.
So if you want this marriage life and that's what you really want, no problem. Go for it. But if you want to go to Yale and be a lawyer, go for that too.
Yeah.
You can do both.
You can do both.
You can do both. Yes.
You can have your cake and eat it too.
Yes. It's like pro skateboarder Jeremy Rogers back in the day was a top dog. Dude was making fucking 70 grand a month riding a fucking piece of wood.
Wow.
Dude gave it up to be a rapper. He was terrible, failed, lost everything. You could do both. I was like, you didn't have to stop one.
Yeah. Did he go back into skating?
He did, but it was never the same after.
Oh my God.
It was never the same.
Well, they probably judged him on his music.
Yeah. Well, yeah. People were like, it was bad. It was bad. I was like, ooh, dog, you should have some non-yes men around you to tell you this was not it. I'd be like, bro, stick to the board. You know, but anywho, so yeah, you can do both. And that's what she was trying to show them. Like, you can do both. She was helping them and guiding them. And Kirsten Dunst's punk ass is just being so mean and evil and trying to sabotage her because she just doesn't like what she stands for.
Yeah.
And it's like,
you're right, because Miss Watson is an iconoclast. So she's going against everything that Kirsten Dunst thought she stood for.
Thought she did, yes. Because she had to realize, because she thought, oh, I'm getting married. I'm the shit. She thought she was the hottest shit since sliced bread just because she's getting married before everyone else is. Yeah. I'm going to find out it ain't all it's cracked up to be. Actually, it fucking sucks.
Yeah.
You were happier hanging with the girls.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, that's the sad reality of it sometimes. And you wanted to get married so bad. You married the wrong guys. You fell in love at hello. And now look at them. And she had to learn that hard lesson. But she was fighting everybody the whole way there. My gosh, she drove me crazy. And Kirsten Dunst is such a good actor. I love her. God, I'm like, you know what? She is good because she is pissing me the fuck off.
I was going to say, I think the only reason I don't like her now is because of her in this movie. I know that sounds weird because for the longest time, whenever I saw Ben Affleck, I hated him. And I didn't know why. And then I rewatched Mallrats.
And you're like,
it's that asshole fashionable male.
You're like fucking Shannon.
Yeah, exactly. And I didn't realize why. And then I'm like, I think he's just Shannon all the time.
Yeah.
And so every time I see Kirsten Dunst, even though before this it was like, you know, Spider-Man, Interview with the Vampire, Bring It On. Yep. All these great performances that she had done. Even was Dick
is before this? Oh, bro. Yeah. That's my shit.
Yeah. All right. Hey, Dom just said
that's my fucking letterbox picture. It's a picture of Kirsten Dunst and Michelle Williams from Dick.
Well, you just said you love Dick. So
I do love Dick.
It's made a lot of men happy.
Yep. There are some dudes at the gym that be giving me the eye. They would probably love
I got a protein shake.
Because I'm like, the gym to gay pipeline is there. You know, I'm just going to say it, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you're showering.
Yeah, a lot of them dudes be in there looking at dudes. I'm like, look at all those chicks over there. And you're looking at the sweaty dude. Okay.
Well, I wonder if it's more of a thing like
there's some admiration going on.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Because like you would like check yourself out too. And be like,
you know, when some days you're feeling yourself. You're like, shit, I'm looking juicy.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm looking like a T-bone with all the trimmings, dog.
And they're checking out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, girl asked me for advice today.
Oh, really?
I helped her out, and then you know, as she was leaving, she came over and thanked me. She was like, "You're looking good." I was like,
"Hey, now."
Thank you. I was like, "I appreciate it." I was looking juiced up, bro. Shit, I was pumped out. You know how it goes.
What kind of wine was it? Was it Yellowtail? Or was it?
Oh, it was Italiana.
Oh, okay.
She was definitely Italian, or maybe like Greek or something. She wasn't
so like rosé or something.
Yeah, a little rosé. Hell yeah, yeah. I'm like, there was some nice yellowtails in the gym yesterday, but anywho, guys, no, ignore all that. But yeah,
we're talking about wine, yellowtail wine.
Yes, we are yellowtail wine, baby.
Kangaroo,
right? It's the roux. Yep. But so Kirsten Dunst's character is real. I couldn't, and even when she redeems herself, I still was like, "Fuck this bitch." I was still
in my mind, she doesn't really redeem herself.
Me neither. Yeah, I'm like, it's too late. I'm like, bro, you went this whole movie just being a bitch.
You already set this shit into motion that affected so many people, and you didn't give a fuck.
And the way she treated Giselle, I was like, that girl should have showed you no grace. And then you moved in with her. I'm like, no. I'm like, are you gonna mind if I have some men over? Am I gonna be a harlot?
And Jennifer Goodwin's character.
Yeah, she fucked her so, bro. Yeah. What she does to her is so fucked up. Oh, he's dating this girl. Come to find out, they even broke up forever.
Yeah,
and he like, dude, he been calling you and stuff. She could have. Jennifer Goodwin fucked up too, because I'm like, you could at least asked him, heard him out. Don't just take this bitch's word at face value.
But I think she was like too shy.
Of course, she was
like
very
Patrick Goodwin in the 80s.
Yeah, she had no confidence.
Yeah, none.
She already felt like, oh, he's too good for me.
Yeah.
I remember, like, he's dancing with her. She's like, okay, well, I'm guessing you want to go dance with someone better now. And he's like, wait, what? Hold on. I wanted to.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, me? What?
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah, we can smash.
Yeah. He's like, we can totally hook up. And
yeah.
She's like, yeah. So,
because doesn't he like kiss her and stuff?
Yeah, like, bro, they go on dates.
It's actually sweet.
He took her to the beach and shit.
Yeah,
like, so
those are the sweetest parts of the movie.
They are. I liked the scenes with her and that dude.
Yeah.
And I really like
Charlie. That was
Charlie. Yep.
Yeah.
And I really like the stuff with Maggie Gyllenhaal. And of course, any scene with Julia is, just the visuals. Yeah, but no, like I did like a lot of scenes with Julia Roberts at home dealing with the home ec teacher, because they had a lot of good telling conversations too.
They did
talking about this shit, because she was very old school, like
Yes.
But look at her, she's alone.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Yeah. I'm like, you don't have a man.
Yeah,
you don't have. So she was like, "Oh, they kept you. I'm so excited. I hope you choose to stay here." She was she's like, even though me and this woman are on two different pages, I still love this woman. I'm so lonely. I'd rather her be here than not.
Yeah,
even though I don't condone her lifestyle or anything she really stands for.
And the only reason Julia Roberts is there is because she can't live without a hot plate.
She can't live without a hot plate. Yep. And but I like the dynamic they had in the households. Those older ladies in there. Well, Julia's young in there. She's only probably late 30s in that movie. But
and then her boyfriend comes.
Yep. Oh, and so she already has a boyfriend. Oh yeah, we just said she has a boyfriend.
Yes,
he lives in LA and he comes to visit and just boom proposes to her.
Yeah,
now, at this time she's been kind of feeling Dami West a little bit,
but also like her independence.
Yeah, she's like, bro, what? I ain't getting. She's like, first of all, I ain't seen you in however long it was.
It was like 3 or 4 months.
Yeah, it was some months. It's like let's see if we still there first. You're gonna ask me to marry you.
I think that's when school actually started after Labor Day, even colleges. So from like September to it's like around
Christmas. Yeah. So she lets them know, like, hey, this ain't it, because she can't be bought. She can't be persuaded.
Yeah,
she's gonna do what she wants to do. If she's feeling you. She's feeling you because she's feeling you.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't need anything you got. I got my own. I'll get my own. However, I got to do it. And I'm sorry. Maybe I'm too modern or progressive, whatever. That's how I like my women. I'm confident in myself to not need a girl to depend on me solely to feel like I have that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of men. They want that because they like that control, because they feel like she'll never leave because of that.
Yeah.
I don't worry about that. If you're going to leave, you're going to fucking leave.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It would have nothing to do with
exactly.
That's your wanderlust.
Yeah. I mean, or maybe it is because of me. Maybe I'm an asshole, whatever. Even if it is because of me or whatever. If you're going to leave, you're going to leave. I'm not going to try and shackle you down, though, because of it. I'm going to work.
If I can't have it, no one can have it.
Exactly.
Like,
my God, I watched an incredible Italian film last night called Rocco and His Brothers. starring the late great Alain Delon, French actor. He just died 2024. So sad. Fantastic film, dude. That happens in there. I can't have you. No one can. Fucking Psycho. Spoiler alert, you know what? If you're interested in Rocco and his brothers, even though it came out in 1960, if you're interested in that, skip ahead like 5 seconds. Spoiler alert, he kills his girlfriend because of this reason.
Wow.
But not Rocco, his brother. But,
Yeah.
that guy drove me crazy. Wow. It was really good. 10 out of 10, 5 stars on Letterboxd. But yeah, it's a man ain't a plan. And a woman's not a crutch.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a good way to say it.
Yes. A man ain't a plan and a woman's not a crutch. As a man, you need to know how to do your own laundry, cook your own meals, clean your own house, wash your own ass.
Yeah.
You need to know how to do these things.
Or have a bidet at least.
Yeah. At least, at least you can have a machine do it for you.
Yeah. So if you don't know how to wash your own ass, the bidet
will do it. Just sit there and get that awkward feeling.
Yeah.
It's always so. I was like, whoa, man! First time I used it, man, I never felt so clean. But yeah, so it's we fuck up too because we're like, sitting here depending on your girl to do this, depending on your girl to do that, expecting her to do this, expecting her to do that. Bro, she's tired too.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. She's staying home with these kids, bro. Kids are an all day. You don't get a break from kids. Dude, you don't get an hour lunch for kids.
Okay, one kid is a 24-hour day job.
Yes.
2 kids is a 48
hour a day job. And 3 is fucking 72
hours a day.
Just keep adding the days on, bro.
Each kid is they have one day as you have a day.
Imagine being a 28-year-old stay-at-home mom who got married at like 20 years old. And you got a 1-year-old, a 3-year-old, a 5-year-old, bro. Imagine that.
I can.
Life would be crazy.
It's down the street, not across.
Not across. Yep. That's how we did. Like, imagine having Monday through Sunday.
Yeah.
No, not a minute off. If you sleep and they come get you, you can't say, "Hey, boss, it's my day off." No, you don't get that. So, and I think a lot of the times men forget that. And just like we were saying, I mean, I hate to get political with it, but this is an agenda that's kind of been being pushed over the last couple of years with this current admin. It just is what it is.
You're right. Over the past decade.
Yeah. And ladies, if you want to do that, go for it. I don't give a shit. That's fine. But if you want to be an astronaut, be one. If you want to be a lawyer, be one. If you want to be a pro wrestler, be one. If you want to fucking whatever you want to do, do it.
This is not meant to be a joke, but it goes along with what you're saying. So if it sounds like a joke, I do apologize.
It's going to sound like a joke.
It probably will sound like a joke. But I read this somewhere and it makes total sense. So based on who your man CK was and what he preached and what he said, the fact that his wife took over Toilet Paper USA.
Oh, it's insane, right?
He is probably rolling his grave.
His grave, bro, his grave.
Yeah.
He's actually probably spun himself into the net. He's probably in someone else's grave already. As he just spun around and kept going.
And like, I don't know if anyone realizes that.
Oh, man, I hear people talking about it all the time. They're like, she's literally everything her husband spoke against.
Yeah.
She's rich. She makes money. She calls shots. She
probably called at least one shot.
Bro.
Too soon? Too soon?
I think we're at too soon. I think we're good at this point. I mean, at least it ain't too soon for me, but whatever.
Yeah.
Shit happens. Hey, it does, right?
It's true.
It can happen to me tomorrow. Ain't nobody gonna give a shit.
He just lost his gun debate.
Yeah, that's pretty much. Yeah, I mean, he won it. Actually, he made his point. He lived on his point.
That's true. You're right.
He lived on his point.
You're right.
And, he technically died on his point, but yeah,
you're right because what he would advocate.
Yeah,
you're right.
Yes, and
you're right.
You know what? And I don't like the dude at all. But I'll give him this. He stood on everything he said.
He did.
He didn't walk shit back.
No.
And I think if he could come speak to us now, he would say, guys, I asked for this and I accept this. Don't pity me.
Because that's honestly what he lived for.
He did. I think he would honestly.
And like I said, I'm not trying to be funny.
No, I'm being dead serious. I do respect that about him. I can respect anyone who's honest in their thoughts and their feelings and don't sugarcoat or hide behind it, because a lot of these folks that, you know, claim to be down, claim to be friends and allies, hide behind that shit that people like him were upfront about. And I respect that way more.
That's what Felicia says. She's like, I respect people who tell me they're racist.
Tell me. That's cool.
So I don't have to guess.
I know you're about it, and we know where we stand, and that's cool. And I can respect that. Yeah. And you can respect that I tell you to fuck off. Yeah, so it's like, you know, no problem. But you being a little snaky now I can't respect you. We can't even have a conversation now. Yeah. You know, I mean, I can have a conversation with you because you're being real about what you feel. And we can have a debate or whatever.
Yeah, you can at least trust them for whatever honesty that is.
Whatever version of their honesty is. Sure. Yeah. So, yes, but...
Sorry, that was a little aside.
Yeah, it was. But I mean, it all ties into this because we're talking. It did. Right. It is. We're talking. I mean...
Because he would have wanted this kind of thing.
Yes, he would have. EK is everything Julia Roberts stood for in this movie.
Yes, you're right.
Not what CK would have stood for.
Yeah.
And CK represents those times, and EK represents now.
Yeah.
And it's a terrible contradiction from the messages you preach.
Yeah.
So that's where that problem is, but that's not for me to decide.
And she dresses like a leather couch around
She does around JD, and this guy gets fucking excited. You know what I mean? He's like, oh God. He's like, I gotta flip it up.
So much cushion for the push.
Yeah, so much cushion for the push. He's like, you hear that? That sound? He's like, oh, that's the best sound. He's like, that sound just It's like blowing in my ear. But anywho, so
hey guys, Leatherface is going down on the couch.
Oh, chill.
Oh, that's terrible. That's awful.
Guys, this is all jokes. We don't mean any of this stuff. But
it's all based on hearsay.
It is. But all these girls, Julia touches all these. Miss Watson, she touches all these girls.
Wait, what? I missed that part of the movie.
I know. I wish it would have happened. I'd be like, man, that was my most rewatched scene. I'd be like, I only have one rewatchable scene. So, but no, for real, she inspires all of these. There we go. She inspires all these women to a great degree. Even Kirsten Dunst, after she goes through her bullshit.
Yeah.
All of them get inspired by her, and you know, she has a decision to make because they put rules on her because they don't like her. They make all these rules for her specifically.
Yeah, because she goes off book.
Yep, she goes off. Yep, she's off code.
Yeah,
she's off code. That's really what it is. You ain't on code.
Yeah, you're not showing the stuff that's from this dude's syllabus.
That's the hidden. There's a hidden code within every society.
Yeah,
and she was off hidden code. Yeah. So they put that shit in writing. They're like, we're gonna put this in writing. So she had a decision to make. Do I stay or do I go?
Wait, so was it Betty's fault or was it?
It was definitely she played into it. She played into it. I was like, I'd say it was 80% her fault. Yeah. And obviously she rubbed a lot of people the wrong way on her own.
Yeah.
So of course the administration didn't fuck with her either. Yeah. But Betty definitely was in their ear with
Betty's
these articles.
Mom was pretty high up.
They were fucking they definitely were not, they were sabotaging her, all of them. So, and you know, but you can't erase what this woman taught these girls. And she just inspired the next generation to think differently. And obviously, where are we now?
Yeah.
Women are CEOs.
Yeah.
Women run shit. Women drive expensive ass cars. Women make a lot of money. Women, my mother, for example.
Yeah.
My mom don't need no motherfucking man. She does just fine. She got her Benz on her own.
Wow.
She got her shit on her own. Grinding. My mom is a perfect example of a modern woman. You know, had a child young, didn't let that fucking stop her. She's like, I can do both.
Yeah,
she realized that concept right away. Like, I can do both. Yeah, will it be a little harder? Sure, but I can do both. And she did both. And now she's chilling. No kids in the house. Doing her thing every day. She does all kinds of shit. That woman's always somewhere. So, you know, and I think, but it all depends on what you want.
Yeah.
And I think this movie did a good job of showing that because we don't know where these women are going to go. We know some of them are going to take the route that she taught against. Not against, but that she more so is showing you don't have to go.
You don't have to settle for that.
You don't have to settle.
There's more to life.
There's more to life. But we know some of them are. Jennifer Goodwin's probably going to go that route.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because that would
make her happy. You know that's what you want. And that's fine. I think Julia Stiles would ultimately end up going to Yale. You know?
Yeah.
Kirsten Dunst, I think she needs to just find out who she is alone. And that's what her mission is going to be. And Maggie Gyllenhaal is probably going to go on to become a great writer or do something incredible.
Yeah. Become a madam.
Become something.
Heidi Fleiss or whatever her name is.
Because she already had the drive to want more for herself, and she already had the I don't need no man idea.
Yeah.
And now she's got this inspiration from this woman. She's obviously helping other women. She's probably going to go on to inspire a whole generation of young women, just like she's helping Kirsten Dunst's character.
Yeah.
Helping her figure she's going to be the mentor to her that Miss Watson was to her.
And Miss Watson was probably the first woman in Giselle's life that she saw herself
in. Yes, absolutely.
So she's like, oh my God, this is possible.
This is possible. This is me.
Yeah.
She's like, this woman is me. We clearly have the same taste in men.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Eskimo
sisters. yeah. Hey sis. So yeah, and the movie ends with her ultimately leaving. And the ladies chase her in the car, and it's a sweet little early 2000s send off, but I thought the message was there, and I had a lot of fun with this movie. I thought the performances were really good. I thought it was a nice simple setting to capture this. They didn't do too much, they didn't do too little. They didn't overdo it with any character. I thought they split them up nicely.
And it's 1 year of school, so it's like 2 semesters.
2 semesters, yeah. And like you said, it's Dead Poets for the ladies.
Yeah, that's what it is.
The ladies' dead poet. They're hella inspired by a teacher who taught them things that, young boys doing poetry. No.
Yeah.
Go out, build something, make something. You know what I mean? Like,
12th grade is when you usually do like British lit, right?
Mm-hmm.
My 12th grade English teacher was like an Vietnam vet, probably like an army guy or Marine.
Teaching British lit?
Teaching British lit.
That's awesome.
And this dude, he would lift with the football team. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like after school and stuff when they were training. But he would stand there and like quote Byron.
Nice.
And quote all these guys. I mean, he'd taught for probably like 20 years at that point. But the point was he was masculine, but masculine enough that he could still quote poetry, and it didn't take away from his masculinity.
I think that's
and he was incredible.
That's awesome. I think that's more masculine in a guy. I heard
he could have both.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I forgot who it was. It was a pro athlete, and he was in an interview, and they were asking him like, "Well, what do you think about men who are in the arts and stuff like that versus men who do physical things like sports and stuff?" He's like, "I actually think those men are more masculine because you got to be comfortable enough in yourself to produce some form of an art that people are going to judge you on and put it out there." He's like, for a rock star like Steven Tyler to grow some long ass hair, put some tight clothes on, go out and rock a fucking crowd and have a bunch of chicks worshiping him. He's like, that's way more masculine than going out and hitting some motherfucker real hard. He's like, that shit takes more. He's like, it takes a real skill to be able to captivate people with your mind. He's like, I captivate people with my physical. He's like, but to do it with this, that's way more masculine to me. So this guy was the best of both worlds. He could be a jacked, freaky dude, and then he could hit them books with you too. And that's kind of like your boy. You know what I mean? On one hand, I'm a brute dude. I like the gym. I like physical ass sports. I skateboard, but then, dude, I study history all the time. I love a more probably feminine medium, film watching.
Yeah. It's about how it captures the human condition for you.
Absolutely. And that's where I love films, because films teach you about people, like you said, the human condition. Yeah. And you get to see how people live that aren't like you, which is why I love foreign language films so much, especially older ones, to see how these people came from where they come from as a society to where they are now. So watching a film like Rocco and His Brothers from 1960 versus watching any Italian film that's come out in the last 20 years, you see a great difference in how things were. And it's really cool to see that.
How many times do you get like super emotional watching these movies?
I'd say at least 4 or 5 times a month.
Yeah. Dude, I've been watching Futurama. I know, because I was talking about it, and I'm dressed like Fry right now. But I just watched the very last episode, like not the original finale, but the one that was the finale like in 2013.
Mm-hmm.
I just watched it earlier today, dude. I was like bawling.
Oh, man.
It's so perfect, and it's so sweet, and it's so heartfelt. And it's like, that's what life is, like what they actually show. And it's weird when you see it portrayed so beautifully and accurately in a medium that shouldn't be that good.
Yeah.
As far as like to hit you like right there, you know, because sometimes people just piss you off so much. You're like, fuck everybody. Yeah. You know, and then like I'm watching this cartoon and I'm like bawling like a baby because it's actually from the heart.
Yep.
And that's why I was curious, because that's why when you can connect with things, it shows that those artists are actually doing a great job.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. It's what that athlete was talking about. Like those guys
he's
are
your favorite musician.
Yeah.
He's your favorite. She's your favorite band, whatever. Yeah. Because something you heard them do hit you. Either it excited you, it got you hyped, it made you feel something. It made you sad, it made you happy, it made you mad, whatever.
Yeah.
They made you feel.
Yeah.
And if an artist can make you feel, then job well done. No matter how they make you feel.
Yeah.
But if you spend emotions on that, they did their work. Because
that's true. You're right.
The real price is your heart, not the price of admission. So
wow.
That's how
powerful.
Yeah, because who cares? The best movies of all time made no money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The best artists, the best musicians of all time, no one's heard of. So,
that's true.
Like, no one knows who Cream is. You know what I mean?
They're so good.
They are. They're great.
One of my favorite bands.
Yeah, I know. But like, I ask people, they're like, who the fuck is Cream? I'm like, oh, Lord, no one knows these guys.
And if they do know Cream, they think it's really just Eric Clapton. They don't know about Jack Bruce and Ginger Baker.
They're like, oh, I've heard that.
Yeah. But their best stuff is the shit you haven't heard.
You ain't heard, yeah. So, and that's how it always is. So, all right, let's get some categories here. Wow. No, they got real. That's what I was like, this is a good film to review because there's a lot of shit in here. All right, MVP. I had Julia Roberts, Maggie Gyllenhaal, Jennifer Goodwin, and Mike Newell.
Oh, yeah.
Who would you have?
I would actually have Julia Roberts. I do believe Maggie Gyllenhaal. I actually think Dominic West.
Dominic West, he's good.
Believe it or not, even though he's obviously, I'd say more of a guest star.
He has his complexities.
Yeah. I think especially like when you find out
who he actually
is. Yes. I think once his mask is down, he's kind of like, you see who he really is and why he is the way that he is.
Yes, that's a good ad. Dom West was good.
And I think just because of that, like, it's more sublime. Anyway, I would say him. Yeah, Mike Newell, because honestly, a lot of the scenery is incredible.
For a man to direct this, I'm like, you did a good job, bro. Yeah, dude. Because I was like, I would have sworn a woman directed this.
Yeah, there's only probably one other male director, and he might be my pick for director, so I'll save it, who might be able to get this level of emotion from ladies.
All right. That's a good MVP. And there's an argument to be made for Kirsten Dunst too.
There is, because we hated her so much that it does show.
She made us feel.
Yes, you're right. And even Julia Stiles.
Yep, she was good too.
Especially like when she was kind of on the fence. Like, even though her performance is more like she's putting up walls, that's the character.
Yep.
So, I would actually say Kirsten Dunst and Julia Stiles.
Yeah, I'm like, all the main
I really like Julia Stiles.
Me neither. She's not great. I mean, I love her in 10 Things I Hate About You, but other than that,
or The Bourne Identity, right?
She's I think she comes in the third one.
I think she's in all of them, but she's really
she's really in the third one. The first one that's my shit, bro.
Yeah, that's a great movie.
Fuck a dude up with a pen.
Yeah.
All right, peak season. I had no one. Everyone's topped this.
Well, what about Dominic West? I mean, I loved him in like John Carter of Mars, but has he really done anything where he's really been?
I feel like people are like he's been more of a main player and stuff.
Really?
He's really supporting in this.
Oh, he was in that Showtime show.
He's in a bunch of shit where he's got a bigger role. I wouldn't say him. I would say no one. I think everyone's topped this. Everyone.
Yeah. This really launched a lot of.
It did. This was a launch pad, especially for like Jennifer Goodwin. But I would say Zootopia is her mountaintop now.
Once Upon a Time, the TV show. She was.
Oh yeah. That was big. I didn't watch that.
How dare you?
I didn't watch that. I didn't watch that.
Dare
she does. That's a fantastic cast though for Snow White though.
Oh yeah,
that's a fantastic.
Yeah,
cast.
She was really good in it.
Yeah, that like the look, like the look is insane.
And it was only a couple years after that, so she still had that,
young, like with the short little black cut,
like milky white skin. White.
Yeah, yeah. All right, best quotes. I'll go.
Oh yeah, please.
Yep. Just like you said, I don't think I can go a year without a hot plate.
Oh yeah, that's one of my favorite lines. Yeah, yeah.
I just knew when we met, we'd be instant friends.
Oh God. Just the way she said it was creepy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Herd of horses. We call her Flicka.
Oh yes, yes. That's because Giselle.
Yep.
The way she delivered her lines. She may be the number one MVP.
Dude,
though.
That's what I'm like. I love Maggie Gyllenhaal. Yes, I would actually say she is the top dog MVP.
She's your favorite secretary.
Oh my God. Oh yeah, absolutely.
You've seen that movie, right?
Yes.
With Spader.
Yep.
Ultron.
Yeah. Yep. Ultron. Steph.
Yes. Steph. Yes.
How do you get any work done with all that sunshine? We tan in class. I love Lucy, even though she's a communist.
Oh yeah. Like, what the? But that's around the time when they were doing it.
That's the time. Yep.
Because that's why the guy who did High Noon wrote High Noon, and I forget his name now.
Oh, I hate that movie.
Elia Kazan.
Yep, I'm not.
You hate High Noon?
I don't like it.
That's one of my favorite westerns.
Is it really? I was very underwhelmed because you know what? When I watched it, I went into it with expectations through the roof.
Dude, Grace Kelly, Gary Cooper.
I love both of them. I love some Grace Kelly.
Yeah.
Hitchcock, of course. And Cooper's the man. He's in better westerns, though.
See, this movie, it was based on something else. It's based on a short story called, like, The Tin Star, I believe. Mm-hmm. But, like, it's about the communist hearings and stuff. And now no one stands behind you. That's what makes it so powerful.
And I get the power of it. But the shit pays like a snail, and it's only an hour and 25 minutes.
But it's not really a Western. Maybe that's why I like it.
It's definitely, it's just a Western setting. It's a Western setting, but it ain't a shoot 'em up. It's not action. No. It's a very subtle Western.
It's about a guy like, I did all this shit for you. Why are you abandoning me?
The message is there. I'd rather read this in a book than watch it in a movie.
I understand.
If that makes I'd rather read a novella about this.
Yeah.
Does that make any sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because it's just not a lot happens. And I like...
But Frank Miller's coming to town.
Yes, but I like my westerns.
He's going to sign my Dark Knight Returns.
That'd be awesome. I need my western sandwich. I need stuff on it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I need me an Italian sub if I'm going western.
Look, it was around the same time as The Searchers. So if you have like John Ford shit, and that obviously there's going to be,
and The Searchers was in color.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Obviously I like black and white movies, but I mean,
I know what you mean.
Them putting The Searchers in color really gave that an extra pow.
Yeah,
but anywho,
sorry.
No, you're good. They have claws underneath their white gloves. Oh, well, yes, they do.
Yes,
too much independence frightens them. Mm-hmm. To you, everything is erotic. What is art? What makes it good or bad, and who decides?
You know what? That's a really good question.
Yes, it is.
Because everything is subjective.
Yep. And these girls are so programmed that, like, only certain people get to say if something's good or not.
Yeah, like art critics.
Mm-hmm.
But if you go to a museum, you're not going to be there with an art critic to tell you what the hell to think or feel about.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like this. I don't know if I ever showed you this. I wanted to. Because this is the original stuff.
Oh, Fritz the Cat. Love this movie.
Yeah. So this is the original comics and stuff.
See, now, this is how women should be built.
Exactly. So who's to say this isn't art?
This is fucking art.
You know, who's to say it's, whatever.
It's toilet humor, but like, dude, this is pretty dope.
You can take it with you.
This is dope.
Because I know. I found it and I totally forgot to show it to you. I'm sorry. I look at it all the time because it's on my shelf right over there.
It's such a funny movie. You should watch it.
I watched it a long time ago.
Oh, okay.
I can barely remember it because that's why I bought the book.
Dude, watch it. It's good. It's short. It's like an hour and 10 minutes.
Yeah.
All right. Art isn't art until someone says it is. It's art.
Yeah. Yes.
Mm-hmm. It's a girl's best friend, a certain kind of girl. They're talking about the birth control.
Yeah.
Our school nurse is a cheerleader for promiscuity.
Oh, yeah.
That fucking bitch. A good wife makes her husband think that every idea is his, whether it's good or not.
And you know what? That actually comes from Dale Carnegie's How to Win Friends and Influence People. Because there's a section in there, because I read it like 20 some years ago. It's pretty much like if you have an idea, make your boss think it's their idea, and they're more likely to do it.
Yep.
And that's sort of the same kind of thing. It's like manipulating people and getting what you want from them.
It's reverse psychology.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I promise not to be liberal. A few years from now, your sole responsibility will be taking care of your husband and children.
Oh.
Right? I'm like, this sounds fucking terrible to me. I'm sorry. You may be...
But we think about freedom.
Yes, I'm like, bro, I'm a free... Like, you know, I do whatever the fuck I want. You know, so I don't know. You may be here for an easy A, but the only grade that would matter is his.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They think you're dangerous. No, darling. Submersive.
Wait.
Subversive. My God, I don't know why. Yo, I'm like, wait a minute, that ain't right.
I'm gonna put my head underwater
and die.
Like a hippopotamus.
I don't know what. My autocorrect was fuck me. Yeah,
submersive.
I was like, wait a minute, this ain't right. So was coming out like this ain't right.
Yeah, like, I think it's subversive.
You're giving me another chance, so it seems. What law school are you going to? I haven't thought about that. After I graduate, I thought I'd get married.
No. and they were all close to graduation.
They were, yeah. They were right there, yeah.
I was shocked that like everyone was graduating.
Mm-hmm. She's too old for him. She's too smart for him. Is this the poem you wanted me to read? It was your idea, remember? I didn't say that. That would have been me too. I'm like, I didn't fucking say that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. At the wedding.
At the wedding, yes.
Yeah.
Is this the brush off? Oh, I thought you were done with me. Fucking Connie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because she, you know, her self-esteem so low, no way he could want to hang out with her.
Yeah.
She's too good for you. I'm too good for you too. I just have lower standards. Great line. Do me a favor and do yourself a favor. Stop talking. We are traditionalists, Catherine. I don't know what the fuck that means.
Catherine Watson. I couldn't remember her first name.
There you go, Cat Watts. Yep.
Yes,
Cat Watts.
You.
There you go.
That's why I kept saying Ms. Watson. I'm like, I know it's Watson.
Yep. You'll have your review in May. Until then, a little less modern art.
She was showing him some, at the time, stuff that would have been controversial.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There's no ring on this finger. I can do both. You are this close to getting everything you ever wanted and this close to losing it. You're not saying anything, but I guess you never do. Why don't you get married as freshmen? That way you can graduate without stepping a foot on campus.
Yeah, she gets really
angry. She snaps on them bitches. She was like, you don't get to skip class because you're married. Right? Like, oh, I'm married. Okay, then why are you fucking here?
Yeah, because they try to tell her, like, most teachers overlook for the married students.
I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Like, so how's that fair to the other kids? You can't.
Yeah.
You don't get to judge me because you're not. It's the next line from Kirsten Dunst. Yep. Are you threatening me? I'm educating you.
Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, Kirsten Dunst really makes you.
Yo, that's what I was like.
Yeah. God, she's such a terrible person.
I'm not married because I'm not. Why don't you do it, Betty? You seem so good at butting into other people's business. That's what they say about you.
That's they're in the
little sorority-esque meeting, whatever. They're getting drunk.
Who invited her?
Right? I'm like, who invited your ass, bro?
Yeah, you're married. We're not.
Quiet. Today, you just listen. And she just snaps on these bitches.
Yeah.
A girdle to set you free? What does that mean?
Oh, yeah. That's another one of the best parts.
Yeah, that's a great scene.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought I was headed to a place where it would churn out leaders, not wives. No students, I don't want to wonder why the girl in the third row is wearing my perfume. When she's talking to Dom West, telling him, hey, if you gonna fuck me, you gotta stop fucking the kids.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, bro, trust me, that's worth giving. That's worth giving. And as much as I love Maggie Gyllenhaal, like Maggie Gyllenhaal is gorgeous, but she ain't Julia.
Yeah.
She ain't Julia. With the competition out there, a girl's got to be able to move a few mountains. What if you're wrong about him? What if I'm not? I think the feet go first when they set the steak on fire. He's positively vomititious, Giselle. Your girlfriend with the very large teeth. She has some fat titties. Why couldn't you just let me be happy? That's an awful long commute to get the dinner on table by 5 o'clock.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. Yep. Yeah, Topher Grace.
Yep, Topher Grace.
Yeah.
Spencer won't mind.
Spencer, that was his name.
Spencer won't notice.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The one she married, the one Betty married, Spencer. Yep.
You know what they say. They say you're a whore.
Oh my God, yeah.
He told me you were a looker, but... And then the dude whistles when she meets Dom's friend.
Yes.
Right. I'm like, damn, he bagged you. Go him. Closest we ever got to Italy was the baked ziti at Mama Leone's.
She's like, huh?
Mm-hmm. They invited you back? You think they made a mistake? I do. That was the last song I had, actually.
Yeah, that's... Because I can't think of...
I mean, there's a... You know, we can spend all day breaking down the fucking dialogue, but
because I'm thinking of like the scenes that are really good, like you said, the one where she's going over the ads,
mm-hmm.
and then like the one where I think when she's talking to when it's Betty and it's Giselle, and then Giselle just hugs her.
Yep, yeah.
She breaks down.
Yeah. Well, here we go. We got to let's go through. You know, we got.
Oh yeah.
What's age the best?
I was trying to remember what they said, but yeah. What's age the best?
Contraceptive. The message is sending, and Julia Roberts.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah,
you got anything?
I think I think the message has aged really well because that's. After that point, it's kind of almost a timeless message then.
Yeah.
Like you can do both.
It's happened.
Yeah. Like you don't have to settle for whatever and then regret. I think that's what she didn't want them to have regrets.
Yeah.
When they were older.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if you try and fail, at least you try.
Yes.
What stage the worst? I had women being considered baby making factories.
Yeah.
That's all you're good for.
Yeah. I feel terrible.
Yeah. Because women are fucking great, man.
Yeah.
They're smart. They're more than just pretty objects to sleep with.
Yeah.
You know, they're pretty fucking smart. They do some cool shit. They can do a lot of shit we can't.
That's true.
They fucking push out humans.
Dude, they bleed every month. I know that sounds terrible.
I don't know if that's a flex, but yeah.
No, but they handle it.
Oh yeah, I couldn't handle
and all the physical
shit.
things
with. Bro, we'd all die. All of us dudes.
I always tell women like you're stronger than I am, especially at work. Because they're like, well, you're a guy, you're strong. No,
yeah, I may be able to physically lift more, but y'all can take way more.
You're stronger in a different way than I am.
I'm like, yeah, dude. I had child development back in the day. Great class. Dude, I had to wear that pregnant stomach. They got the balls on it to kick you in the ribs and shit to give you the real simulation. Dude, I had that thing up for 5 hours. I bitched like no other, bro. I bitched like no other. I was like, man, fuck all that. I was like, yeah. As soon as I was like, take this shit. I was like, I don't want it. All right, most rewatchable scenes. The first day of class.
Yes.
When they fire the nurse.
Yeah.
The wedding. When they see the Jackson Pollock.
Oh, that's a great scene.
Mm-hmm. That's a good scene.
Because they're staring at it and you can see, I love the camera work in that because you can see like the canvas.
The canvas and the layers.
Yes.
And all that, yeah.
It's like, wow.
Mm-hmm. When Connie meets Charlie.
Yeah.
When she. Hold on. I wrote when she turns. Oh yeah, when she turns down the proposal.
Oh yeah. Because what's his name? John Slattery.
John Slattery.
I forget his name.
I don't remember his name in the movie. He wasn't. He was only in it for like 10 minutes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because they're at the bar and Giselle and Dominic West.
Yep, Dom West.
But he, they come up and she's like, "Yeah, that's my boyfriend." He's like, "Yeah, it's her fiance."
She's like, "Fuck this."
Fuckity fuck.
When they get to paint by numbers.
Oh yeah.
I thought that was cool.
That was cool, especially at the end because they all give her their
version of it. Yep. When they initiate her and ask her all the questions.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. When she shows the women the slides of the Housewives ads.
Yes.
We were just talking about that scene.
Yeah, and that's after I think Betty has that photo shoot of being a housewife.
Yes.
So I think it hits her harder.
She was like,
yeah.
When her and Bill hook up. That was his name, Bill.
Bill, yes. Yeah.
I had it.
Yay.
Bill.
Dominic West plays Bill.
It's Billy.
Okay.
When Connie finds out her dude thinks her dude has another girl.
Yeah. She's devastated.
Yeah. The dance.
Yeah.
When Connie goes to make up with Charlie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a great scene. Because he's like, I'm trying to stay.
And all the dudes are like, bro, she's got to get out of here, dude.
Yeah. And
no pussy allowed.
Yeah. Yeah. And he's like, wait, what?
He's like, hold on. What's happening?
Yeah. Wait, I'm going to get some?
When Betty blows up on Giselle and Giselle hugs her.
Yeah, that's the most powerful scene.
Powerful.
Yeah. That, and honestly, I forgot about the Jackson Pollock painting.
Yep, that was a good scene.
Because they can feel whatever he put on that canvas.
At each time he put it on.
Yeah, each layer.
Because obviously he didn't do it all at once.
No.
You know what I mean?
Because when you're doing that spatter, you because I had to learn it for a stagecraft class I took in Millersville. And it's you have your hand, you have your paintbrush, and you stop the brush, so it doesn't, it'll and that's just how you do certain things like marbling and shit for stagecraft, but it's the same type of technique, and but there's purpose and there's anyway.
Yeah. When she finds out Bill's lying about his identity, and then the send off, the end, that's what I got.
No, those are all great scenes.
Top scenes.
And the send off, does that include when they give her the paintings?
Yeah. I say the whole.
I forget if it was Gisela, but someone is like, "How else are you going to remember us by?" Mm-hmm. And she gets really emotional, has to leave.
I think it was Giselle.
Yeah, and it's incredible to see that all this time she doesn't think she's getting through, and then that proves.
I'm like, oh no, you got through. You made your point. Best characters. I had Catherine.
Yes.
Joan. Giselle. Connie. Nancy. Worst character.
Wait, is Joan Julia Stiles or who's Joan?
Joan was Julia Stiles.
Okay.
Worst characters. Betty.
Bill.
Betty. I didn't put Bill in best or worst because I felt he was in the middle.
Well,
because he wasn't a bad guy.
But he ended up being a liar.
He was a liar.
He used that lie to enrich himself.
Yes, he did. He did. But, he's not the only person who's ever done something like that who had good intentions. Because I think
I don't think he had good intentions.
You don't think none of them were good?
I don't think so.
You don't think he cared about his job and his craft?
Because he tells her when he's outed and they're talking, he's like, they just assumed and I never corrected them.
Yeah.
And he could have.
He could have. Yeah. All right, fine. Billy and worse.
Yeah. Betty and Bill.
Betty, Bill, and the president.
Oh, yeah. That woman.
That lady.
Yeah. She was terrible.
A piece of work. Yeah.
Well, work is one for
Yeah. She was a piece of something. She was a bird. Yep. Nitpicks. Actually, I didn't have anything to nitpick about.
Yeah, I don't know if we, being males from now, would really be able to nitpick.
Yeah, there was.
I heard that there was a lot of nitpicks from Wellesley alumni from around that time.
Oh, I'm sure.
But they're just trying to tell a broad story.
This is not about
using
your
that
school.
context. Yeah.
This story is much more than your school.
Yeah, and I think that's what their nitpicks were. It's
well, this wasn't actually like this, or that wasn't like that. It's like, bro, this is broad.
It's a dramatization, and they use that as
using your title, bro.
Because your name means something.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, recasting Couch.
This is tough, man. I don't even think, because I'm like, I don't know that many young actresses.
It's tough. That's what I'm saying. That's the problem, because all the chicks who play 20-some-year-olds, they're 35, 60. Like, they're all in their mid-30s. Who's going to play a 21 or 2-year-old?
Yeah.
So it's like, but I got some.
Okay. This might be all you at this point. All right. Because even for, like, Catherine, I'm like, who could look the part at 35 now? When, like you just said, 35-year-olds look like they're in their 20s.
So I picked an older person, and I picked someone age appropriate. Because you're right. So Catherine, I had either Jessica Chastain, even though she's 14 years older than Julia Roberts.
But she still looks great.
She does. I'm like, or Emma Stone, who is age appropriate.
You know what? I always forget about Emma Stone.
She's incredible.
Yeah,
up for another Oscar this year.
And you know what? Even she's a little older now, but even like Kirsten Dunst, an older Kirsten Dunst.
She looks too old. Kirsten Dunst is not aging well.
Okay.
She's not. I'm just keeping it real. She's not aging well.
I thought after Interview with the Vampire, she'd look 11 forever.
11 forever, right? Nope. She is not aging well.
Louis.
Louis.
Wow.
Yep.
You know what? Emma Stone
is just because she's age appropriate, I think we should go with her.
Yeah, but also like she's also a great actress.
Yeah, but Emma Stone can easily play one of the fucking students.
She could.
That's what I was like. Should we get Chastain because she is older? So she'll come off a little bit older? Because Emma Stone, she may feel too much like a peer.
We were talking about her earlier. Bryce
could work too.
Yeah.
Actually, I like that.
Yeah. Because I know Jessica Chastain and Bryce are like your two.
Those are my redheads.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because
either one of them. Yeah, I think we should go a little older.
Because I like the idea of Bryce just because I've seen more things with her than I have Jessica Chastain.
Really?
And I'm sorry.
Ooh,
I'm apologizing.
We got to change.
I'm apologizing to you and Jessica Chastain.
All right. Well, after we do movie trivia in the ZA, we are doing a Chastain film.
That's fine.
Oh, my Lord.
And it'll be your pick, whichever one you think.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah, because next week we're doing movie trivia. Yeah, Spoiler alert.
Maybe Molly's Game will be good for you.
Oh, yeah.
You should get Chandler in here. He loves that movie, too.
Oh, yeah.
He likes that film, too. He's the one who put me on to that.
Oh, that's right. I remember him talking about it.
That is a good one.
Yeah.
Well,
what about the one with Andrew Garfield about the bakers, Tammy Faye?
Oh, my God. That's a good one.
Yeah.
In the eyes of Tammy Faye, won an Oscar.
Yeah,
she was incredible. Oh my gosh, she's so good. All right, let's go. Bryce Dallas Howard.
Okay,
Betty. Florence Pugh.
Oh my God. Yes, because she does.
She can embody that. She can embody that bitchy shit.
Wait. So Florence Pugh. What about Scarlett Johansson for Catherine? She's age appropriate.
She is age appropriate. She could work. She could work too.
Sorry, no offense to Bryce, but I forgot about Scarlett Johansson.
That might be a better pick. Let's go with SJ. Yeah. That's a good pick. Because she's at that age and that stage in her career to play that kind of role.
And she's done so many movies with this other dude. Then Chris Evans could be Bill.
He
have a perfect score. Damn, Captain America reunion.
Chris Evans could play Bill. Actually,
yeah, because he's age appropriate.
Actually, damn. I like that. I got some bills, but I like that.
And they already have the chemistry together.
All right, keep that in mind.
From perfect score on.
All right, Catherine, Scarlett, Betty, Florence Pugh.
Yes.
Joan, I had two. Either Saoirse Ronan or Kaylee Sweeney. I just feel like Saoirse Ronan should be in this movie.
Wait, would Saoirse Ronan be a better Giselle?
No, she don't give off that vibe.
Okay,
then I got my Giselle.
Okay, then because I know how you feel about Saoirse Ronan.
Let's go Saoirse Ronan. She would be perfect as Joan because Saoirse Ronan would be the smart one.
Yeah,
she'd be the one who goes to Yale. Giselle, I have my girl Sophie Thatcher. Who you like?
Who's Sophie Thatcher?
Bro, we always go through this.
We do. I'm so sorry.
You're gonna have to watch a Sophie Thatcher movie.
I'm gonna have to. Because look, I'm telling you, I couldn't think of any really young actresses that would fit. Just because,
bitch.
You know, I'm like, can Zendaya be one of these people?
She's black.
Sophie Thatcher's black?
No. Sophie Thatcher is not black. She's white as a ghost. Sophie Thatcher is ghostly. But
okay, yes.
Zendaya.
Oh yeah, that movie.
Companion.
Yeah,
banger.
Yes.
Gotta watch it.
Yes.
Look, she's looking like she'd be a little stir upper.
Yeah. Oh my god. And you know, I always forget about like from Stranger Things. Like Millie and Sadie Sink. Yeah. I always forget about them because they're in their 20s.
There ain't no role for either of them in this.
But I'm just saying, like, I always forget.
For young girls.
Yeah, sure. I always forget.
I love Sadie Sink.
Or even like your girls from I Love LA.
You know, those are my bitches.
Yes.
Odessa as Zion could definitely play Giselle too.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah.
Rachel S could too, actually. Either one of them could play.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's go Odessa or Zion. Bro.
Okay.
After Marty Supreme, I'm really feeling her for that role right now. But dude, bro, I just got to show you a picture real quick since you brought up the I Love LA girls. Since you wanted to go there. Oh, I saw this the other day. Bro, I about shit my pants. I said as a core, I was like, bro, come on. I was like, the best would be a sandwich, the meat in the sandwich.
Dude, if you're in the middle, it's like an oops Oreo.
Hell yeah. It's an Oreo, and I will take that. I'll be all in the middle, baby.
Wow. We are terrible.
We are. All right. Connie, I had Eliza Scanlon, or actually, I did go with Sadie Sink.
Oh,
I
really?
did. I forgot.
I would say Sadie Sink just because I think she could pull off that innocent kind of thing. Even though obviously Connie's not a redhead, it doesn't matter because I think she would bring her own thing to it.
This bitch's look is there.
Okay, never mind.
And she's really good.
Yeah,
bro. She's good. Like her look is there, bro. She
almost looks a little bit like Allison Pill.
Yeah, she does. She does.
Yeah,
if Allison Pill was younger.
Yeah,
we definitely would have got her. Yeah, dude. Her name's Eliza Scanlon. She's in a really good movie. She's in The New Little Women.
Okay,
and she's in a really good movie called Baby Teeth, bro.
Another good. I just realized for Catherine would be Mary Elizabeth Winstead, because she's age appropriate too now.
She is. You're just on your Scott Pilgrim now.
Now that's an Allison Pill.
Now you're Scott Pilgrim.
Huh.
Yeah.
But no, I do like Scarlett Johansson.
And then Bill's going to be fucking Michael Cera.
Yeah.